Hi, this is Amanda Clausen, the Learning Design Librarian at Penn State University Libraries. I'm here to show you how to include library resources within things like modules and assignments. You may have already seen these sorts of things, like guides and reserves, in the library resources link right here. If you click on it, you can see that we have Ask a Librarian, which is something that students can use to ask a librarian for help with research, as well as a guide specific to the subject area, in this case IST for my class. But there are other places that you can integrate library resources that may be more relevant and timely for your course. The one that I'm going to show you is assignments, but you can use this anywhere that has a text editing element. So I'm going to create a new assignment. And when you create anything that has a text box, you'll see that there's this little blue cloud right here. Now this cloud is where you can include links to guides and reserves. In fact, you can include the guides and reserves themselves. So if you click on it, this page comes up here. So what you'll do is you'll select the only option available, library guides. The content type, you can select a lot of different ones. Typically, what you're going to want is either a full libguide, or if you scroll down here, a course page for your e-reserves. Usually in assignments, unless you're assigning them a reading, a libguide is most relevant, so I'm going to demonstrate with that. So if you click on the libguide, then you select the guide that you want specifically. So let's say you're teaching a class on advertising, and so you want the advertising guide by Jeff Knapp. If you select that, then you can either have it start with whatever with the main page, or you could have it start with something specific. Let's say you wanted career resources, you could select that. Usually the landing page you can just leave alone otherwise. And then once you do that, you hit embed content. It's going to look like this at first, just a weird gray page, but don't worry, it's not broken. So I am going to then hit advertising and give it a name, and I'm just going to say that there's no submission, so it lets me save and publish. I'm going to save and publish it, and when I do that, you can see that the guide is right here, and obviously you can open it up so it's a lot bigger. And then students, in addition to the text that you include describing the assignment, which might be underneath or in front of it, whichever one you prefer, the guide will be available right here. And you can do the same thing with reserves, and then the links to the reserves will be right there. And in this case, you can do that without the help of a librarian, although you're welcome to ask us. And if there is any difficulty, please feel free to email me. My email address is asc17@psu.edu, and I am more than happy to help. Thanks and good luck.